Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to go on offense for our first drive of the game. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Second and 20.
They go play action with Trubisky.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
A high throw there as this is knocked away.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. First and 10 at the 16. Now a first down carry for Harris. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. 6-0 our score after 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Caught on the slant. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. Just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. The offense with a football, but they have it in their own territory. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trubisky, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's going to take another shot here. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas got it. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Now Trubisky, they're going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's able to take this to the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. He's got Anderson on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And I think this defense as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
An option handoff given to Sanders.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Eagles, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back.
today. From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to go on offense for our first drive of the game. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. On 2nd and 2, Winston. This will be caught at about the 3.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Kamara. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. That's complete to Troutman right side. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. A 4th down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. 3rd and long for Winston. And that is incomplete. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackles. From the red zone now, Winston. That one complete to Hill. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Again, it's Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis. Time to jump back in. This defense, they're in a little bit of dire straits here as they'll come out and see what they can do facing a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Winston. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached the intermission.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason count.
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
George Pickens
from 17. To throw is Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Here's Freiermuth again. And he is going to have the Steelers. This offense trying to get it in the end zone from the red zone, but right now their focus, a third down situation with 1 yard to go to get the first. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They hand this off to Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard. On the play.
Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. Spot of the football going to remain right where it is.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And they'll get it. Just short of the 45 at the 44.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? First down, Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They give to Dillon out of the gun.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Now Winston looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. So this offense now in a spot where they have to hit the end zone. A field goal does them no good at this deficit. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Here's Pickett.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Again, it's Johnson.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds.
Looking to throw here, Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this. Boswell for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Winston. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Steps away. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. Possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Winston to Thomas, and it's a New Orleans first down.
Here's Winston.
Going right back to Michael Thomas.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side complete to Troutman.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Now Austin. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Pickett with the first throw of overtime.
And this one is incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Pickett
eluding the pressure right.
That's going to be caught by Pickett. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense had got 2 timeouts. Maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So for the Steelers, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.